Hello folks, hope you're doing well. I've done videos recently talking about Live Aid or Secret Santa, about where the world is providing and the church isn't. Yeah. Well, because really that is true. Very, very true indeed. I'm not saying the church doesn't do anything, because churches in different areas do different things. Yeah. But as I say, really what churches could do and what they do, the gulf is incredible. Absolutely incredible. The gulf is just amazing. But again, that all comes from teaching, that all comes from a lack of understanding. And there is one heck of a lack of understanding, there really, really is. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Part of me certainly, when I think about that, when I think about the fact that Secret Santa has been going for probably about 5-6 years, and they've really been a blessing to so many people, and so many people that just had horrendous things happen in their lives. Truly horrendous. We watched one the other day where a woman who, this is from about 3 years ago, Secret Santa visited her, I think gave her $10,000 3 years ago now. I think she had just got married or was in the process of getting married, and found out she's pregnant. And the very next morning she woke up and found her husband dead next to her. He had had an epileptic fit during the night and died. Yeah. I can't imagine for a second how that would feel. Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Now, it's quite possible in that case, in that one particular case, her church might, or her local church might have been quite helpful to her in that way. Maybe. I'm certainly hope so, but yeah. But tragedy is quite common in the story of Secret Santa people, the people that get blessed. And when you think about it from the point of view that we have on our side the creator of absolutely everything. We have on our side a God that has resources, like finances, etc., way beyond. Certainly all these millionaires, if God suddenly told that millionaire to give that money to the church, that church to be blessing people, that millionaire would do so. But is God going to do that, to give the money to a church that doesn't listen to him? So, for me, part of me, when I think about that, thinks that if I could have a conversation with Father, I would say, let the church keep thinking that they're on the right path. Let them keep going and keep going until the point when the members are dead and they wake up in hell. Part of me would want to have that conversation with Father and say, let them do that. Don't let them get away with the fact that they had all these resources available to them and they were far too, I don't know, I don't understand it. I honestly don't. I don't understand why churches are the pathetic excuse as they are. I spoke about it a lot. I've offered what I believe God was telling me on the situation, and I think that is true. But it still is a case that every single believer has a choice to make, and they choose to do things according to churchiness, churchy ways. And I don't get it. I don't. I said when I was at the River Church, it'd be lovely to get to know people that are churchy, to see how they can survive as they are, and how they can think that what they're doing is of God, and how they made that decision to become as they are. And of course it's not just one decision that leads people to become that way. It's a whole load of them. I say it really is a case where the devil is nudging people and nudging them and nudging them and nudging them and nudging them. Give them a little push here, a little push there. So tiny a push that you don't realise it's taking you so far off course. But people get to make decisions all the way along. And I think so many people in church know where they are. They know how bad it is where they are. And again, how they can stand it, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know. Once you know. So I did the video early on yesterday, I think it was, or probably yesterday, talking about the fact that when you know you're lying, how can you not know this can't be from God? How can you not know this can't be from God? But they don't know. That's the point. They don't. They don't. They honestly don't know that this isn't from God, that this wouldn't be from God, that it can't be from God. They don't know that. And I'm astounded. I've said before that when you look at the early church, 2,000 years ago, they were doing what they were doing. How far from that should we be now? And shouldn't we be absolutely horrified at where we are compared to where we should really be? Well, for me, it's horrifying when I look and see the church as it is. That's not a pretty picture in any way, shape or form. That's an incredibly horrifying picture, but again, I don't know how other people don't see that, but they don't. So many don't. And those that do just stay in it, as I said, how they can stay in it, I don't know. I really don't. But I'm not going to have that conversation with God about leaving the church as it is. No. Right, there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.